You create great content, but are you getting the maximum possible value from every single piece you make? You're stuck on the content treadmill, constantly creating new things. But what if that's the wrong approach? What if you could generate more leads while cutting costs? Many marketers report that repurposing yields the best results. There's a strategy to boost your reach by up to 300% using content you have already made. This is about massive reach. Some brands see a 300 to 400% increase in exposure from the same core ideas. This generates 3 times more leads for 62% less cost than traditional marketing efforts. The strategy is content repurposing, taking one idea and turning it into multiple pieces of content that spread across different platforms. And the best part? It can significantly reduce your content creation time, freeing up your schedule. But most aren't doing it right. We'll show you the complete framework, from core benefits to the critical mistakes you must avoid. This is content repurposing. In this video, we'll give you the guide, show how it works, and reveal mistakes to avoid. Let's start with your most valuable resource, time. Repurposing saves you 60 to 80% of creation time versus starting from scratch. This isn't a secret trick, it's a core strategy. A staggering 94% of marketers are already doing it because it works. This also extends your content's value. You can reactivate past efforts, making sure they remain useful long after publication. The core idea is simple. Create once, publish everywhere. You create one pillar piece of content and adapt it for many channels. It also opens up new audiences. Transforming text into audio taps a massive group that consumes content on the move. But what content should you start with? The foundation is evergreen content, material that stays relevant long after it's published. So the evidence is clear. Repurposing saves time, extends value, and expands your audience. But how does it work to get such dramatic results? This directly challenges the myth that you need a constant stream of new ideas. Your best performing old content is a goldmine. One of the biggest mechanisms is search optimization. Repurposing is about dominating search results, not just sharing. So we know what it is and why it's a good idea. But how does it actually produce such dramatic results? Imagine your blog post, a video, an infographic, and a podcast all ranking for the exact same keyword. This is possible. First, it's a massive SEO booster. Each repurposed piece can target new keywords and create valuable backlinks to your original content. Search engines want to provide diverse results. By creating different formats, you serve different user intents and get rewarded for it. Beyond SEO, why is this strategy so powerful for audience engagement? The answer is in understanding different consumption habits. The second mechanism is adapting to platform mindset. A user on LinkedIn is seeking professional insights. A user on TikTok wants fast education. Repurposing isn't just reposting, it's about optimizing. It forces you to update old data and keywords, keeping content fresh. This is why copy-pasting the same block of text everywhere is a huge mistake. It ignores context and kills your reach before you even start. Some of your audience prefers reading, but many more prefer watching or scanning visuals. This strategy turns text into infographics. The principle that makes this all work is COPE, create once, publish everywhere. It is about adapting a central piece of content for each channel. Another segment of your audience craves interaction. Transforming stats from a blog post into a poll can boost engagement by over 50%. Let's make this real. You write a blog post with 5 stats, pull them into an infographic. The result? A 650% increase in engagement. Finally, different parts of your audience care about different things. This allows you to adapt one asset to speak directly to them. Example 2, you host an hour-long webinar. Transcribe it, and you have a massive keyword-rich article that directly fuels your SEO strategy. So, to answer our question, it works because you're systematically hitting different keywords, platforms, and audience needs with one core idea. Advanced example. Your internal sales data can become a public state-of-the-industry report. But what type of content is best for this process? Let's look at real-world proof. Think this is too much work? Start with one 45-minute webinar or interview. As you can see, one core idea can fuel your content calendar for weeks. But first, you must avoid the mistakes that can undermine all your effort. That can become a full blog post, 5 short video clips, 10 quote graphics, a podcast episode, and an email newsletter. We asked what content is best to start with. The answer is evergreen content. Focus your efforts on topics that will remain relevant for years. That's nearly a month of content across multiple platforms from a single recording session. The single biggest mistake is repurposing low-quality material. If the original piece didn't provide value, amplifying it will only amplify its failure. Marketers gained over 300 new subscribers with a 76% conversion rate by adapting popular content for LinkedIn's document format. The second critical mistake is ignoring analytics. Your data tells you which pieces are your winners. Use it to decide what is worth repurposing. The results are undeniable, but it's not foolproof. Many marketers try to repurpose and fail. Why? Avoiding these mistakes is key. But to truly master this, you need to adopt a different way of thinking. Are you ready to see how top strategists operate? The number one mistake is treating repurposing as copy-pasting. Posting the exact same format everywhere ignores why users are there. Top performers don't just think about creation. They operate with a strategic balance of creation, repurposing, and distribution for maximum impact. The second big pitfall is ignoring native formats. Posting a YouTube link on Instagram Reels won't work. The algorithms punish that. Callback. This mindset is the how behind the numbers we saw earlier. That 60-80% time saving is a direct result of this strategic balance. So if simple copy-pasting is wrong, how do you adapt content correctly and efficiently? Let's get tactical. Callback. Now, connect two powerful ideas. When you take your best evergreen content and use it to own more SEO real estate, you create a long-term advantage. First, you don't have to do it all manually. Modern AI tools can transcribe videos and summarize articles, saving you hours. This is the ultimate shift. Content repurposing stops being a tactic and becomes the center of a highly efficient, high-impact marketing engine. The key is to shift from lazy repurposing to smart repurposing. It's about transformation, not duplication. Let's bring it all together. Repurposing is the most practical strategy for maximizing your impact. It turns one great idea into a dozen assets. Now let's connect the dots. Take an evergreen blog post headline. That's your proven hook. Repurpose it into a Twitter thread. Your path forward is simple. 1. Identify your top-performing evergreen content. 2. Brainstorm 3 new formats. 3. Distribute and measure. Take a bold claim or statistic from that same post and turn it into an interactive poll on LinkedIn or Instagram stories. Every piece of content you've already created is a potential asset waiting to be used. The value is already there. You just need to reshape the key. This is how you adapt. Atomize your core content into its most potent platform-native components.